Hey guys, it's Marco Gaming 64, and today we are going to be talking about Pac Man's best custom moves in Super Smash Bros. 4. But before we get into this, I just want to say, leave down in the comments what characters do you guys want to see in more best custom moveset videos. We're going to be covering every single character's best custom moves in the game, but if you leave your favorite character down in the comments, I'll be sure to get them out before the ones that weren't posted in the comments. But before we get into this, I just want to say, Pac Man's custom moves aren't very good. As you guys could tell here, we're not actually using any custom moves. But in this video, unlike normal, we're going to be talking about why I don't think Pac Man should be using any custom moves. So, starting out with his neutral special, all of his custom moves slow down all of his custom moves, especially the key, which is the main one. This one has such good movement speed in the air compared to the other custom moves. They don't offer that much movement speed for stuff like the key. And I think that's really needed, as we saw with Abadango versus Isam. That came in handy a lot against him, as he almost got two really cool knockouts with the key from like across the stage. And I think that additional speed with the key is really needed, which the other two custom moves don't offer. Next, we're going to be talking about his up B custom move. His other up B custom moves are really interesting. Some of them give one just big leap into the air, but the reason why I like this one is because this one can be used out of shield, this one can be used to get you out of pressuring situations, and since it damages your opponent, they won't be able to punish you for it, while the other ones, since they give you a little bit more height and stuff like that, they will be able to punish you for using this if you miss it much harder than the normal one. And I think that's really huge for Pac Man as a character, just being able to get out of these situations, and even if he misses it, it's not too bad. And even this one, it's not too bad for recovering, as you guys can see here if you're too low. And the odds of your opponent coming down to this level to stop the freaking spring isn't very high, unless you're Isam. That was sick at Evo, but that was not the time to talk about that. Next, we're going to be talking about why I think we should be keeping his side B the same. Now, his side B is a really fast move that covers a good chunk of ground, while some of his other ones are a lot slower or do more damage. I think this one gives you a perfect mix of being able to, for recovering, it's not too slow so you can't get punished, and I think this one's good for what it's used for, while the other ones may not be. So that's why I think this one should be kept alone. This one shouldn't be touched with, because the other ones are too slow and they don't cover much ground. One of them cover a ton of grounds, but once again it's too slow, so I don't think they should be used. And this one still has its utility in being able to hit the freaking thing when you're on top of it. If I could do this right, I'm gonna try this one more time. If I don't do it right, I'll just mention it. Yeah, you could hit your freaking thing. You could hit your freaking down B with it. Why am I struggling for words right now? Sorry about that, I got interrupted. But as I was saying about the down B, I think this one's the best, as it gives the most range compared to the other ones. And one of the custom moves, it explodes on impact, which I think is fine, but I love how far this one will actually send your opponents if they're off stage. As you guys see here, I got sent flying, and I don't know what that was, but since this one sends your opponent so far compared to the other two, and for some other reasons, I like this one to actually be in the field itself and not just explode on impact, so you could hit it and get some really weird knockouts on your opponent. I think this one's by far his best down B, which really makes Pac Man really sad for custom moves. He doesn't really have any good custom moves at all, which is so disappointing compared to some of the other characters in the game, like DK, like Sonic, like Fox, I don't know. There's just a lot of characters with good custom moves, and Pac Man was really freaking jacked out. He got nothing really that good. So it's a little bit disappointing, but some characters are going to have custom moves like that. So that's Pac Man's best custom moves. No custom moves. Let me know in the comments if you think Pac Man has better custom moves than what I picked. I just personally don't think he should be using custom moves. And that's pretty much it. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Suggest more characters down in the comments. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later.